Today we're looking at a New York Times investigation titled How a Top Law Firm Went from Standing Up to Trump to Bending the Knee. It's the story of Paul Weiss, a firm that for decades stood as a progressive stalwart, and how its chairman Brad Karp went from leading a legal resistance against the first Trump administration to surrendering to the second one in the Oval Office. On Karp's desk sits a framed photo of a young girl embracing her father after they were reunited following separation at the border under the first Trump administration's immigration policies. That picture was a reminder of what Karp called a call to arms when Paul Weiss lawyers fought the government in court and did the painstaking work to reunite families. But 2 months into the second Trump term, when the president issued an executive order imposing crippling sanctions on the firm, Karp did not just lay down arms. He rushed to the White House and bent without a fight to an order widely seen as illegal. The legal and political worlds were shocked. Paul Weiss was a titan known for elite litigators and a history of standing up to government going back to the civil rights movement. Yet sitting in the Oval Office in March 2025, Karp capitulated. For other firms that fought similar executive orders won quick injunctions from incensed judges, making Paul Weiss's surrender particularly consequential for Trump's retribution campaign. 8 other firms then followed Paul Weiss in making deals with the White House, agreeing to perform nearly $1 billion in free legal work for causes Trump supported. Trump bragged, quote, "They're just saying, where do I sign?" No one can believe it. But behind the public disbelief was a deeper story of an institution that had slowly come loose from its roots. The Times investigation reveals that Paul Weiss's bow to the White House was the culmination of a reordering of power and finances behind the scenes for years. The shift began when Karp decided to develop a more robust corporate practice alongside the firm's litigation work. The wealthy firm became even wealthier, riding the growth of private equity and the lucrative legal work generated by rapid buying and selling of companies. That business model created new pressures and dependencies that ultimately shaped the firm's response when the president came calling. Thanks for listening. I'm your host, and we'll be back soon with more.